Hello, everyone, and welcome to your daily English practice. My name is Bia, and I'm so glad you could join us today.
And I'm John. It's wonderful to be here. This is the podcast where we make learning English simple, practical, and fun.
That's our favorite thing to do. And today, we have a very important travel topic. It's something every international traveler must do.
After you get off the plane in a new country, what is the first thing you do? You go through immigration.
Yes! And for many people, this can feel a little scary. The room is big, there are long lines, and the officers look very serious.
It's true, but there's no need to be nervous. Today, we will teach you the simple English phrases you need to go through immigration with confidence.
We will tell you what questions the immigration officer will ask and how you can give simple, clear answers. Ready to get your passport stamped? Let's go!
So Bia, when you travel, do you ever feel a little nervous when you are in the immigration line?
You know, I used to feel nervous. A long time ago when I started traveling, the officers look so serious and they don't smile much. It made me feel like I was doing something wrong. Laughs.
I know that feeling exactly. But you are not doing anything wrong. It's just a normal process.
Yes, I learned that they have a very important job to do. They need to keep their country safe, so they need to be serious. But they are usually very professional and polite.
That's a great way to think about it. And the best thing you can do is be prepared.
Oh, yes. Being prepared is key. What does that mean for our listeners? What should they have ready?
Well, the most important document is your passport. You must have your passport in your hand when you walk to the officer's desk.
Right. Not in your bag, in your hand. It saves time and shows you are ready. What else?
You might also need a visa, depending on where you are from and where you are going. And sometimes you need to fill out a landing card or customs form on the airplane.
Yes, it's good to have all those papers together with your passport. So, you have your documents ready. You wait in line. Now, it's your turn. You walk up to the desk. What happens next?
The officer will usually say something like, "Next, please." Then you walk to the desk. It's good to say hello or good morning.
Being polite is always a good idea. Then they will ask for your passport.
Yes, they will say, "Passport, please," or "May I see your passport?" You just give it to them and say, "Here you are."
Simple. Then the questions begin. I think the first question is usually about your trip.
That's right. The officer will ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?"
That sounds like a very formal question. Purpose means reason. So they are asking, why are you here?
Exactly. And for most tourists, the answer is very simple. You can say, for vacation, or for tourism, or even just one word, pleasure.
They might also ask, business or pleasure. And you just say, pleasure.
Right? Short, simple answers are the best. Okay, so that's the first question. What's next?
Next, they will probably ask about time. They will say, how long are you staying?
Meaning, how many days or weeks will you be in the country? And again, a simple answer is best. 2 weeks, 10 days, 1 month.
Exactly. After that, they want to know where you will sleep. So they ask, where will you be staying?
And you can answer with the name of your hotel, at the Grand Hotel. Or, if you are with family, you can say, with my family. It's a good idea to have the address of the hotel or your family's home ready too.
That is excellent advice. Sometimes they ask for the address. And that's usually it. Those are the main questions.
It seems so simple when we talk about it, and it really is. I think now is the perfect time to practice with a role play.
Yes, our listeners love the role plays. Okay, this time, I will be the traveler arriving in a new country. And you, John, can be the very serious immigration officer.
In a flat, serious voice. Okay? I can do that. I am ready. Next, please.
Laughs. Oh, you are very good. Okay, here I am. Hello.
Good afternoon. Your passport, please.
Here you are.
Pause. What is the purpose of your visit to the UK?
I'm here for a vacation.
How long will you be staying in the country?
For 2 weeks.
And where will you be staying?
I have a reservation at the Park Plaza Hotel in London.
Do you have a return ticket to Brazil?
Yes, I do. It is for the 15th of June.
Okay. Look at the camera, please. Stamp sound effect imagined. All right. Welcome to the UK. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
Back in normal voice. And that's it. See? Fast and easy.
That was a perfect example. You asked one extra question. Do you have a return ticket? That's a good one to be ready for. They want to know that you plan to leave the country.
Exactly. The most important rules are be prepared with your documents, listen carefully to the question, and give short, simple, honest answers.
And don't be nervous. You are just a visitor and they are just doing their job.
That's the best advice. You know, we've used a lot of specific words in this conversation. I think it's time to explain them.
It is definitely time for our vocabulary review. Let's help our listeners understand these key words.
Okay, I'll start with the most important one, immigration.
Immigration. Immigration. Immigration is the place at an airport or border where an officer checks your documents to let you enter the country.
Perfect. And the most important document you need is a passport.
Passport. Passport. A passport is the small book from your country that has your photo and information. It lets you travel to other countries.
You cannot travel without it. Okay, next word, officer.
Officer. Officer. An immigration officer is the person who works at the immigration desk. They check your passport and ask you questions.
Great. Now, for that important question, what is the purpose?
Purpose. Purpose. The purpose is the reason for something. The purpose of your visit is the reason you are traveling to the country.
And the two main purposes are business or pleasure.
Yes. Business is for work. Pleasure means for fun, for vacation, for tourism.
Okay, what about the verb to stay?
To stay. Stay. In this situation, to stay means to live or be in a place for a short time. The officer asks, "How long are you staying?" To know the length of your trip.
Excellent. And our last word is customs. This is a little different from immigration.
Yes, customs. Customs. Customs is the place after immigration where officers might check your bags. They want to know what things you are bringing into the country.
Right? And that's when they might ask if you have anything to declare.
To declare. Declare. To declare something means to tell the customs officer about special things you are carrying, like a lot of money or expensive gifts. For most tourists, the answer is no, nothing to declare.
And that is our vocabulary for today. A lot of really useful words for your next international trip.
Yes, learning these words will help you feel so much more relaxed at the airport.
Well, Bia, that's all the time we have for this episode of English Unleashed.
It went by so fast. I hope we helped our listeners feel more confident about going through immigration. It's a simple process if you are ready for it.
Let's do a quick review of the most important advice. First, have all your documents, especially your passport, ready in your hand.
Second, be polite. Say hello.
Third, listen carefully to the questions and give short, simple, and honest answers.
And finally, don't be nervous. It is a normal part of traveling and you can do it.
That is a perfect summary for our travel segment. But actually, Bia, we have a special surprise for our listeners today. We're not done yet. We're going to switch gears completely and talk about something inside all of us.
Oh, a surprise. I love surprises. Inside all of us. Are you talking about the human brain?
That's everything you need to know. Thank you so much for listening to English Daily Now.
We hope you'll join us next time for another episode of English Unleashed. Until then, goodbye and safe travels.
Bye, everyone.